Yo, what's good, everybody? So today I want to come with y'all with something a little bit different. So I got a story time. I got a story time of me working at Six Flags. So I didn't think that I was gonna make one or make a story time, and I know nobody asked me, but I I just wanted to get this out of the way because I don't want to relive. I highly recommend that people don't work at Six Flags. Now, a lot of people go through different shit, and clearly, I have gone through different stuff than other people. But for my situation, that shit was hard. So I'm gonna just get right off the back. I did not expect for me to get that damn job at all. It was just it was the time that I took a gap year and I was just looking for jobs, and my somebody that I knew, he told me that his his friend was what was looking into like Six Flags and everything, and since they was hiring. So then I was like, okay, I think I might do that. So I applied. Then in a matter of I think like a day or two, like they told me to go to an interview, and then like I was like, okay, fine. Now for me, when I was thinking about having a Six Flags job, like I was like, yo, like this finna be lit. It's it's finna be good. Freaking like I'm thinking like all of the good shit. Like I would get I would get food for free, drinks free, yada yada this and that. Like at least like a discount or something. Like it doesn't even have to be free. Like just like a small or like a big discount or something like that. So that didn't happen. Um, when they took me in for testing, and my ass, well, okay, originally I think I wanted to do something else. Oh yeah, I wanted to damn, I can't remember, but yeah, I wanted to do something else, and then that didn't happen. and and apparently I had to take a math test, and I had to pass all of the questions, and I failed I think one question. And they told me, okay, so pass since you didn't pass this one question, well then we're just gonna put you into rides. Now like I was like, okay, fine, whatever. So as like did I get the job or no? And then yeah, I got the job. So when I had the rides, I was working in the section where like the go karts is, and the slingshot, the freaking parachutes, and the twister. And I also worked in what was that damn ride? It wasn't Kinnakai. It was the other one that it's like the one that drops like mad high. It's like right below Kinnakai. It's like right next to each other. I think it was like the drop of doom. Oh yeah, it's called Zoomy. It's a short term for Zoomy. So I was also working there too, but we're gonna get to that later. Anyways, I I start to do some training, and there was a lot of white people over there. Now, give or take, yes, it is New Jersey. It is New Jersey Six Flags, so I kind of expected it, but at the same time, I thought there was gonna be more blacks over there. But yeah. So when I try to introduce myself and everything, there was actually good people over there. But this one girl, I ain't gonna say her name. She was a bit freaky, and it caught me by surprise. Cause in my second day of training, she's all talking freaky and shit. Now, mind you, it's a white girl, so I was just like, well, okay. And at the time, I did not like white girls at all. So yeah, uh, and then time passed on, and then I just started getting uncomfortable with her. But in all throughout the first few weeks of training, I was actually pretty good. I think I only failed like I think 2 tests, but besides that, I still passed. I still passed like all of my tests and everything. The only problem um was of me getting paid and when I was getting paid, because there was like a whole situation on like, okay, so how much am I getting paid for training, and how long I've been training now. Give or take, it took me almost like a good month to actually try to get every single ride trained for. No, I'm gonna say like 3 weeks. Yeah, I'm gonna say like 2 to 3 weeks of just training, but I didn't get as much money from training that I should have, and I know I don't. I know for certain occasions, you don't get the full money, but in terms of New Jersey money, like regular, like a regular pay is $11 or at least $12. But when I was doing my training, like it was like nine. I think it was like 9 or 8. Like it was somewhere around that. So after I finished my training, you know, I thought I was gonna be getting paid. You know, like normally, like every other person that has been working at Six Flags. Now, when that paycheck came, man, I was pissed. Cause my shit wasn't even looking like a damn 120. Barely. I got so mad. I was like, yo, like rest of my money. And then I have the app on like how much I get paid and everything, and then it still said that I was getting paid like $8 to $9, even though I finished training. So I went through a lot of shit just to get my money back right and everything. So yeah. Now, actually working after the training, no. Like there was a supervisor that, well, we had like two supervisors. One supervisor was cool as hell. The other supervisor was not. Well, she was cool, but she was like a bit. I can't even like explain it. Like she be having her days. And the thing that I disliked about her was she messed up our schedules. Cause let's say for instance, I'm at go-karts and I get transferred from like Twister to go-karts around like 6 o'clock, and then usually per person it'll be, I think, like 2 hours, like at most 2 to 3 hours tops, per ride, and then we switch. But with this one supervisor, she she be forgetting on who was there, and the amount of shit that has been with the whole crowd. Like, of course, like, it's Six Flags, like, it's gonna get packed regardless, so yeah. But at the same time, it's like you got workers that has been there at their station for more than 4 hours, and you barely go to bathroom breaks. Cause if you got like 20 something people trying to go on the damn parachutes, and it's a long line. It is a long ass line. You have to deal with that shit. You just gotta suck it up, then move on. But if it's 100 and something degrees with no clouds, you have 20 plus people waiting, and then you're trying to keep doing your job, yada yada. Then you have no water. Your ass is thirsty. You try to call, and then the people that bring the water, they take their time. It is that, and also bathroom breaks. Like, for me, I think I only had to really go to the bathroom like at least like 8 times throughout the 2 to 3 months that I was working there. Like, okay, that's cap. That's cap. But like the times that I had to go use the bathroom, it was bad. Excuse me. And I'm not trying to talk down on Six Flags. Like Six Flags is a good ass, is one of the best theme parks, yeah. But I'm saying on how certain people treat their workers, it's bad. So, and then days where I just had to suck it up with no water. Oh my, like, those were the horrible times, especially when there's just no sun. What the hell am I talking about? There's no clouds. It's just sun, just beaming on your head. Now, whoever has gone to Six Flags in New Jersey, and if they gone to like the Twister or like parachutes or something like that, you will know if you're sitting on the ride, the sun is just beaming on your forehead. Now, I know y'all just sitting there, but as the worker, you know, we gotta wait for everybody to come. It's in that, and then like we gotta do our regular procedures, yada yada, and then here's the fun part. We just sitting there, chilling, watching the ride, and depending on what time of the day, the umbrella doesn't even hide the sun, because the umbrella only goes a certain angle, and the amount of space that you have is really small. And I'm sure the people that went to Six Flags in New Jersey have seen that. So, and then there's that, and there's go-karts. Go-karts, ooh. Like work, like certain workers at Six Flags, like there's 3 positions that you have to do. There's the one on the radio, or like on the talkie and everything. Then the other 2 is you outside on the track, and then like you holding like the stop and go sign, and then you're sitting and you're standing right in the middle of the track. Clearly you're not in people's way, but like, yeah, like you just standing there just watching everybody go, make sure everybody's safe, and yada yada. So that part of the go-karts, a lot of people don't like that spot, just because, once again, depending on the time of day, The sun could be beaming at your head, and it don't matter what type of weather. If it's like 112 degrees, you gotta be there. And then the only hat that you have to have is the Six Flags hat. Besides that, you better be having like 2 bottles of sunscreen, cause god damn, I was black. Sometimes I be forgetting to put on sunscreen just because of the amount of times that I have to rush out the damn house. Now, I don't live in, like I said, I do not live in New Jersey. I had a house to stay in New Jersey. So yeah. I got to rush, no sunscreen, sunbeaming, yada yada, and that. So that's that. The other one, lunch or breaks. The breaks is where I got most frustrated. Now, depending on what schedule you have, it's either you get 30 minutes or you get an hour, depending on your schedule, or like 45 minutes. But for training, you get like an hour, and that's for training. Once you actually pass the training, it's like 30 to 40 minutes tops. Now, here's the thing too. Depending on where you're at, you have to walk to the cafeteria. So now, as like you gotta start your break on where you left your station. So as soon as you done, boop 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 boop, you go. That's when the time starts. Now, depending on where you're at, it's either far or close. It's better that you're close, because if you're far, you barely have time to eat. You barely have time to freaking walk. Like, at most, you might as well just go to the freaking vending machine and get like a few snacks and get a drink, and then that would be your lunch if you're far from the cafeteria. And even with the cafeteria, they are slow. They are so damn slow. And the other thing is that as a Six Flags worker, you expect, you know what? Like, we should get free refills. Some light. Some light. You have to pay for another drink. It's not even cheap either. It's like $3 to $4 for a refill. A refill. Are you kidding me? I'd rather go to freaking McDonald's, and they only pay $1 for a damn drink. I gotta pay $3 to $4 just for a regular cup. And the combos were so expensive. Like it's either they have pizza, chicken, salad, like a chicken wrap or something like that, and then the most common one that people will get would be like chicken tenders and fries. The chicken tenders be dry. They be so dry, and there's not one black person in there. Not one. Not even in the back. It's just Hispanics and then like two white people tops. Like, I'm sure Hispanics could cook, and I'm Hispanic too. So how the hell the food dry? Anyways, you done with your food. Now you going back to your station, yada yada, isn't that? And then yeah, as soon as the park is about to close, it's like 9 to 10. Now you gotta clean up. For the most part, depending on where you at, it's either you got the quickest search of all time, or your ass is gonna be cleaning for a good while. Now, the like the boardwalk that I was usually at, like it wouldn't even take that long. It wouldn't even take that long. At most 30 minutes tops. But the other ride, Zumi, that takes a good like 45 to an hour tops. Cause you gotta think of the entrance of Zumi. Then we have to walk all of that, the entrance, the actual entrance near, well, like near the ride. Then we gotta clean what's around the ride, and that's it. And by the time that I get out, would be almost 12 o'clock. Now I'm waiting for somebody to pick me up because I don't have a car. So now I gotta wait more. I gotta sit there, and is like at most, depending on where the person is at to pick me up, he would be, I think, like 30 something minutes to pick me up and then go back to the house. Then I gotta wake up again around 8 to 9. Depending on where I'm stationed at, is either I go to work hella early, or I could be like a little bit between of me about to be late, and I will still make it on time, depending on where I'm at. Now, if it was Zumi, I had to be there like a good like hour early, or like, yeah, like a good hour early, because the entrance from where we at to Zumi is a long ass walk. It's a long ass walk. Give or take, it's like an hour. If you're taking your sweet ass time, it's an hour. Now, if you're walking with my speed, it's like 45 minutes. But that would take so much damn time. And sometimes I don't even sleep. It won't be on purpose, but look, sometimes it be those nights where I can't sleep. So I just be hella tired. I won't be in the mood. But of course it's Six Flags, so I just gotta put a smile on my face every time, and then just keep it moving. Yeah, Six Flags has been getting me through a lot of bullshit, just because of how much my supervisor has been forgetting to to switch us. And sometimes my emotions get the better of me, especially when I'm at work, and then people will see that. They were like, also like, they were like, "Are you okay?" Like, yeah, like, and then some of them do me nice. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, a lot of people that come to Six Flags, like, they are nice and they are generous. Now you got the other ones that, don't give a damn, and they just do some reckless ass shit, especially at go-karts. Now, for example, there was I think that there was like a person that had like a pass to go-karts, and this man took advantage of that hard, cause you could get like a card. It's like an unlimited card. But the thing was that we will see him every single day. Now, it's not a problem, but sometimes it is good to see different people every day. That's why I kind of like the job, because there's different people coming around the world to go to Six Flags, and you can meet different people. You could talk to different girls. Like a little number on the side. Some light. Like that. That's why I kind of like the job, but I didn't like it because for like certain people, they kind of take too much advantage on what you can do. So going back to the person that had the card, he would have the card and would try to go on go-karts every single day. But there would be times where he be trying to have an argument because there is somebody that really wants to go, or like a kid that wants to go, and then he would think that he needs to, but he would need to be there. Like, I can't really explain it, but he didn't care as long as he got on the damn track. And this man was impatient. Now, as soon as he gets on the track, then starts bumping people. Now, you got a lot of people that don't listen when it comes to directions. So we have a left lane and a right lane. The left lane is the single cars. The right lane is the double seaters. And we told them green means go, red means stop. And there will be adults that don't know which damn freaking pedal to press on. We tell them to, okay, for me, with the other position that I forgot to talk about on the go-karts, is like you pull the gate, once the track is done, you like you pull the gate open, and then you tell the drivers, okay, so single left, doubles right. There will be people in the single cart like this. Oh, right, okay, I'm gonna go right. No, left, go left. And then they're like, huh? Well, I'm like, go left. And then they continue to go, like the single riders would continue to go on the right side. And then when they try to stop, they don't stop, which causes an accident. But then again, people don't care. And we had some of those people that didn't really give a damn. And there'll be kids that'll be like 16 or 15, probably a little bit younger, that could ride by themselves just because of height and everything. They don't understand rules. Like that pisses me off so much. And the person that is right in front of them that got hit, there was only like 2 to 3 occasions where the person actually got like a concussion, cause it's that serious. Like, we tell them, yo, like, as soon as you get to the lane, you gotta you gotta slowly press on the red pedal to stop, and they keep going. And then there was one time where some dude just got mad, cause we kept calling him out throughout the whole track because he was bumping. And and then once the race was over, and they was putting the cars in there, he intentionally bumped into somebody on purpose. On purpose. And then it's not just him. Like, there's other people that don't care, and we tell them to not bump because it's not bumper cars and everything. It's just a regular go-kart race. There's no bumping. If you bump once, okay, cool, but we gonna send you a warning to not do it again. If you do it twice, we gonna tell you, bro, like, stop. Like, if you do it again, then we gonna kick you out. Now, this happened like twice when I was there. There would be somebody that would still bump the cars, and we would stop the whole race. And I would have to and then I would have to drag the go-kart, or I would have to push the go-kart to the station, and then I would try to explain to them on why they are getting out. I had an incident where there was like a Muslim dude or something like that, and then he acted like he didn't know freaking English, but his friends were English. So, like, freaking this dude was like, oh, like I don't know English, I don't know, or some shit like that. Or like I don't know which one. I don't know which one to stop. So yeah, I have stuff like that, and then yeah, I. But to be honest, I I talk for like 30 minutes, but this is a good story time. If you want me to do more, then yeah, well then I can do more story times. But all in all, I did not like working at Six Flags. The people that I worked with was good. Besides that one girl that got me uncomfortable. Oh! I forgot to say. Yeah. There was a dude. I'm not gonna say his name, but this dude was hella racist. He was racist and also gay. Now I don't have a problem of him being gay, but there was a point where he said the N-word, and he was white, and he was in his 40s. Now, as a regular black person, of course I would beat him up, but at the same time I'm trying to keep my job. So I I think I wrote a report, or somebody else did. Like they wrote a report saying that he said the N-word, and there was more of him that got a lot of people to not like him. The problem was that he did not wash himself. He did not take showers. He did not brush his teeth. He didn't do any of those. He never took a shower or nothing. And people would see that. Workers seen that, and the people visiting Six Flags would see that. Yeah, there was a time where me and him was on the damn ride, and all of the customer did was just do this the whole time to his teeth. The whole time. I'm not trying to laugh, but I'm like, wow, like you not realizing that she looking directly at your teeth, bro. And his teeth, like, I'm not trying to disrespect the dude, but dude didn't even have the perfect teeth. Like, for somebody that don't brush their teeth at all, like, what do you expect? Like, he ain't gonna have like pearly whites and everything. Yeah, so his thing is all over the place and dark and everything. Yeah, but he a cool dude, but bro, yeah. And then he also wanted to be like a supervisor because he been working there for years, and they even told his ass, if you don't clean yourself up, bro, you not even gonna be a part of freaking the supervisor shit like at all. And he was applying for that shit. And I told him, hey, I man, good luck. That's all I said. Just good luck. Cause yeah, cause I don't talk down on anybody, but especially when I'm working, like I don't talk shit like that. But man, like once you call somebody a N-word, if a white person calls a black person a N-word, of course your black instinct is to smack the hell out of them. But at the same time, I am working, and that was the only job that I did had, so I'm not trying to risk of myself slapping the shit out of him and getting fired. So I reported him and everything, and yeah. So Uh, there was more stuff that happened, but I'm not gonna explain it because this video is already too long. But yeah, I advise you. If you want to work at Six Flags, work at Six Flags. But for me, I did not like it, and I definitely won't go back there again to work. Especially getting paid $11 an hour, and in New York City I get paid 18. So you don't see the logic, especially from working from 10 in the morning till almost 12 the next morning, and I'm getting paid $11 an hour, and my paycheck is not looking like hella nice. Yeah, so for me, I'm not working back at freaking Six Flags anytime soon. I I would have stayed if New Jersey was like, we getting the same pay rate as New York. Like if I was getting paid $18 an hour at Six Flags and still getting the same amount of time that I worked, I would have had stayed my ass there, bro. Like I would have been, I wouldn't be complaining about nothing. I would have just boop. But 11, nah. I'd rather stay in the city, do stock, and that's it. But hope you guys liked the video. Hope you guys liked the story time. Whoever has seen this from Six Flags, let me know and tell me y'all stories in the comment down below. So yeah, hope you guys have a good day. And there's other videos that's gonna be up at the actual end of the video. So hope you guys see that. Hope you guys I can't talk. Hope you guys subscribe. Hope you guys like and ring that bell every time I upload a video. And more content will be coming soon. And peace.